TinkerCAD tips. One of my favorite things to make in TinkerCAD are practical prints. And in this case, this is one that I saw from a user over on Reddit asking about making those grommets that you see to fill holes, either to cap a hole like in your desk, or in this case, to make one that puts a nice neat edge around it. So I quickly made up these two. So I'm going to show you how I made these. Let's go ahead and slide these up out of the way. So we're going to first start with a sphere over here. Let's back out a bit. Now again, the dimensions of this are going to be totally dependent upon your situation, so you're going to need to take your own measurements, the diameter across, and then of course the depth of the hole that these little barbs will fit into. So we're going to start with the sphere here, and I'm going to come in and I'm just going to flatten this out a bit, holding Alt and Shift. I'm going to drag this out. Let's enlarge it. Let's flatten this out some more. We'll come to the sides. We can see what we're doing here. Okay, now I'm going to grab a whole cube. Let's drag this out. Drag this across. Let's go ahead and make sure that our snap grid is set to off so we get the most amount of granularity here. Let's bring that down. Look at it from the side here. Let's make that sphere a little bit flatter. There we go. We'll grab the whole box. Let's bring that down a little bit more. There we go. Now we'll lasso select the both of those and let's group those together. All right, now that we have that, holding the Shift key, I'm going to grab this arrow back here. I'm going to spin this over 180 degrees. D to drop it down to the work plane, and I'm going to make it yellow just because yellow's a lot easier to see. All right, the next part we want to make is these legs that are on here, and we're going to do that by starting with this shape, the tube here. Let's bring this over. Let's quickly align the two of these. We'll grab them both. We'll do a quick alignment, this direction and this direction. All right, now I'm going to grab this, holding Alt and Shift again so that everything resizes at the same rate. Let's bring this out a bit. There we go. We'll bring it down. Now notice I have a dialog for this tube over here, and the number of sides here is 48, and for this model this is fine. If you start increasing the number of sides, that's going to create a lot more triangles in your mesh, making it a little more difficult for TinkerCAD to store this, or a little slower to work with it. So we've sort of set the radius. Let's change our wall thickness here. That's still a little bit thick. Let's make this about 0.8. There we go. That's pretty good. All right, now we need to make the barbs that are on here, and for that, I'm going to use this cone shape here. Now, if we look at these back here, and if you look at these barbs, I have the angle on these barbs going up, but for the example I'm working on, I want the top part of this to be flat and the angle going down so that when we press it into the hole, those angles will actually help us. So let's bring this up. Let's select it. Let's use our cruise tool here to set it on top. There we go. Let's shift select that tube, do a quick alignment. I'm going to click align, then I'm going to click on this orange part again, the tube, so that it becomes the master for the alignment. And that direction. Okay. I'm going to grab the cone here, holding Alt and Shift again. I'm going to drag this out, and I'm going to make it just a wee bit larger than that orange tube. We'll look down from the side. That looks pretty good. Now what I want to do is cut off the top of this orange cone, and for that we're going to bring out another whole cube here. Let's bring it up. Let's bring it over here. Let's increase the size of this thing. Come around to the back. Make it a wee bit taller. There we go. Now let's grab it and drag it down. We'll zoom in here. We can see what we're doing. I can also use the cursor keys for this. I'm going to hold the control key. And if I use the down arrow, you can see where that whole box is moving down. Now before we do that, I want to change the angle on this barb a little bit more. So I'm going to click on that whole cube, and temporarily I'm going to hit Control H to hide it. Let's bring this down. Get a little bit better angle. Now Shift Control H to bring that whole cube back. We can reduce the size of this a bit. There we go. Let's bring it down a little bit more to say about there. I'm going to zoom out. I'm going to grab those two objects. I'm going to group those together. Okay. And again, I'm going to select all three of these objects. Make sure that we're still in alignment here. All right, now I'm going to grab the top part of that cone and this tube shape here. I'm going to select those two. I'm going to click Align. I'm going to click the tube to make it the master. I'm going to click there. So we have our barb shape there. Okay. Let's click on that barb. We'll bring it up just a little bit there. There we go. Now I need to cut a hole through that. So let's bring out our hole again. Cylinder hole here. Let's do a quick alignment of everything. Everything's aligned. Let's click on that hole, holding Alt and Shift. I'm going to drag this out here. There we go. We can bring this down a bit. We don't need it to be so large. I'm going to zoom in. Make that whole cylinder a little bit larger. There we go. Now while that whole cylinder is selected, I'm going to Shift select that purple barb, the cone. I'm going to group the two of those together. Whoop, let's undo that. I need to move this hole down a bit. Let's drag that down. All right, now let's Shift select that purple cone. Group the two of those together. There we go. Now I can grab the two of these. Let's do another quick alignment. Make the cylinder there the master. There we go. We have that barb shape. Let's bring it up a little bit. Bring it back down. There we go. All right. Now that we have the two of those, let's cut across this. So let's bring out this whole box and let's drop it using the cruise tool there on the bottom of that, the top part of it here. Let's make this about 8 millimeters across. Make it a little longer. Let's duplicate that. And we're going to spin that duplicate 90 degrees. Let's grab everything here, do another quick alignment. All right, now we can grab all of those parts, group those together. There we go. Kind of a quick way to do that. Now, of course, you could take this, flip it over, make a duplicate, and put in another hole through the top of it if you wanted to feed cables through it. Quick TinkerCAD tip. Making your own grommets. Another practical tip in TinkerCAD. Like, follow, and share.